welcome, my friends, to a new interview, Cuentame USA with Moncho Camano. Today we welcome the Italian hard rock band called Venus in Vegas. And today we're speaking with Fed Benditti. He's the guitarist. We got Gianna, Chilla. That one I don't know.
Oh, that should be Killa
Killa. Oh
in
man,
Italian. But I'm used to people saying Gianna Chilla. That's it. Yes, I know.
Killa. And we got the bassist. She's the vocalist, and then we got the plays the bass, Gabriel.
Nice to meet
And their latest album is called Back in Sin. I think came out in 2024. I don't know if they're working any new singles or album. So we're gonna
Yes,
talk
we
about
did.
that. We're gonna talk about that and many other things if they are allow me to.
Oh,
And
yes, please.
so just to start, they're from Italia,
you.
and
Yeah.
they think they don't live in the same town or the same city, so they're gonna tell me. Uh, we just start. Maybe you can tell me how do you guys meet the first time? How do you guys? Do you already knew each other from the early childhood, or it happened later on in your life?
No, actually, it
Yeah.
happened. Lately. I mean, it's a year and a half that we're together as band, and
Hmm.
me and the drummer that's not here today. We met before, but not with Fed or Grab.
Okay.
And I think Fed is the right one to answer this question because he's the founder. He's the.
So it was your idea, Fed, to
Yeah, like we met like 1.5 years ago, and
mm,
basically it was my idea to put this band together, and
mm,
because we've been playing for such a long time in different bands, but we kind of like we knew each other even though we never met personally.
mm-hmm,
So a friend of mine gave me the phone number of Jana to get in touch with her, and because I was looking for a female singer,
mm-hmm,
and basically I got in touch with her, start chatting, and I sent her like a few demos of the idea that I started like in the last couple of years, and then we started off from there. Basically, like then the next step was to get in touch with Alex, the drummer,
mm-hmm.
who was like a friend of me and Jana, because we have met him like on different occasions, but
Mm.
and then Grab joined us eventually, because I met him like because I knew him because he was playing in another band in Rome called Acid Muffin. So I knew that he was a like a skilled bassist player. I called him in, and then we started off jamming, and
Mm-hmm.
we decided that we had these 10 songs to like record them as soon as possible, and then after 1 year roughly, we managed to publish our debut album that just came out via Golden Robots
Right.
December
Yeah.
last December.
Yeah.
That's what I got. I listened to the album. You are you're I like you said. You guys, you have a lot of experience because you're playing in other bands. Were these bands always into the same kind of music genre that you guys are playing now? Were they all rock bands, metal bands? Uh, what kind of bands were they? Like for you,
Okay. Yeah.
Fed?
I can. I can start from there. Okay. Yes. Usually I played in rock bands, metal bands, new metal. But my longest experience, long lasting experience for music was in a different kind of music band. It was a female vocal trio. We made R&B.
R&B. Okay.
Yes, and it was in that time during that time we were living in the United States. We were in Atlanta,
Oh,
and
really? Okay.
yes, for 4 years. And it was such an experience, really. But
Mm.
my heart belongs to rock and roll.
Yeah. Since your early childhood, that's what you were listening when you were young? Like, was that
Well,
kind of
okay.
music playing in the house?
Yeah, well, actually, I remember listening first. My first song I've been listening to. I was 4 years old, and they were Kiss. So I mean,
Oh,
and then I played on because I studied piano and classical piano. So I
oh,
have
okay.
a strange and complicated mix in my mind. I mean, classical music, and I've been
Oh,
grown up with Janis Joplin. I love her, and
well,
I
yeah. I see influences there when in
yeah,
the
a
way
little
you
bit.
sing. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So you have a
So
formal music training, I guess. You got a music education, professional music education, some of it, right?
yeah, yes, we have the conservatory here. I've been
Mm.
studying piano and opera singing there, but I also learned how to forget it. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and yes, sometimes
So,
it's important. I mean, to understand and to learn roughly how not to hurt yourself. I mean,
yeah,
you have
protect.
to go on long tours and shows every day, and it's easy to get hurt. And
Right.
I mean,
It's your
it's important.
instrument. Your vocals
Yes,
is the instrument, so you gotta
yes,
take care of
yeah.
it like any other thing.
So yes, it's important.
Very important. And so, Fred, is it about the same thing? You always enjoy listening to the rock music,
Yeah, I
or
mean, like, yeah, because
Prendi dei soldi e fai
I
accontentare.
also play like with different bands. I got another band that would play like gothic
Devo
music.
fare un remendo.
hmm,
But also, I'm a music journalist. I write for this magazine called Rock Hard Italy.
oh, okay,
So I often listen to all different arrays of music.
hmm,
No,
Like I don't care if it's blues rock
cavolo.
or if it's
Vai a prendere quello
thrash
che
metal, death
capisci, quello
metal,
che vuoi.
electronic music, as long as it's good, good stuff, and
hmm,
it's played well, and that's it's fine. It's fine by me.
hmm.
As you said before, I cannot stand trap music or reggaeton, but apart from that, I listen to everything else. So
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, guitar was always your main instrument, Fed, or you play other instruments when you were younger, or is
no, I play guitar mainly. I can play a little bit of bass, but yeah, mainly I play guitar. Yeah, that's my main instrument.
right, right. So,
And I play Les Paul Gibson. I got it here.
oh, you got a Gibson Les Paul.
Yeah, Gibson Les Paul.
I
Yeah.
got a Gibson over there, but it's only for decoration. My daughter plays the guitar. I don't,
Okay.
yeah. So, we got Gabriel.
Yeah.
Gabriel plays the drums. The
No,
bass. I'm sorry, the
no,
bass.
no, no, no.
Maybe
It's
he
not
plays the
totally
drums.
wrong because I started with the drums when I was a kid. So then I have a car incident. No, a motorcycle incident, and then I can't play it anymore. So
Hmm.
the next step was bass because I can't live without music. So and
Oh,
I mainly grow up when I was a kid with some merengue, bachata, and salsa. Because
yeah, I know. I know merengue, but
there's the
right.
there's the music that they play right there. But when I was 7, my mom let me say. My mom took some Queen best of collection, and then I discover rock and
Mm,
roll.
mm,
So when I moved here to Italy, I started with some punk, and then I moved to alternative rock and grunge music.
mm.
Now I really, really love stoner rock. So
Oh, like more like Doom. metal
Yeah,
also. Yeah.
yeah. That's why we know I know Fed, because the last project he had was a stoner doom band, and
Hmm.
I loved his sound. So that was a really nice point for him to for me to join them. So
Hmm. Is are you talking about that band that play Witches of Doom? Is
yeah,
that the band?
yeah, that band.
Should I listen to it, Fed?
Yeah,
Is it
you
good?
should.
Well, uh, it's up to you, like.
No,
You should. You should.
I should, right?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
you
Yeah, it was.
should.
Okay, I'll take a look, Fed. I'll take a look. So talking about the lyrics and the writing, Fed, you write not all the songs. I think Gianna also writes songs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Lyrics.
I mean, like, I wrote the bulk of the songs, but Jana helped me out with the lyrics and
Hmm.
the vocal melody. Especially in the last three songs that we wrote. And basically, like, I think that our next effort, our next album is gonna be, like, different in a way that, this project, when I put it together, it was, like, most of the songs were already panned out.
Okay.
And so, like, then I put, because basically what I've done is just that I've tried a couple of times before John Nine Grab and Alex joined me
Hmm.
to put a band together, but I couldn't succeed because
Mm-hmm.
basically the people involved were in the wild ones. So basically, I wrote beforehand that joined me, like, most of the songs. So I reckon that for our next album, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a like different approach because now we are like a band, and before we weren't. So I think that it's gonna be different anyhow.
It's gonna be. Hmm. So, what types of subjects do you guys enjoy? You guys enjoy writing about? What are the main subjects?
By Jana,
The themes you wanna.
Well, I don't think there's a particular theme to talk about. Mainly, the peculiarity of our lyrics is they are very straight. They are no
No.
halfways. I mean, we have I think as all the artists that I know, every
Hmm.
artist has a very deep and straight point of view, and that's the reason why you write music. I mean, you have the need to tell exactly what you think as louder as possible.
So
And
it's a direct message. You don't try to hide the message, or it's very easy to understand.
yes, I think that this is the peculiarity. And
Hmm.
you know we talk about everything, mainly our personal experiences and
Hmm.
the point of view of people who are experienced. So not actually stuff like young people who don't know life. We know that. I mean, we've been through lots of things, and we,
Right.
we just make our considerations about that in
Right.
sometimes in a ironic way, sometimes very hardly. I mean, it's there's not I don't think that an album should be one way stuff. I mean, you find lots of colors, lots of different
Yeah.
things, and that's the reason why it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Uh, so, Gabriel, do you
Yeah.
what is your besides playing bass? Are you do you have any input with the lyrics, or you don't really say
No,
anything
I
about
do.
that? Whatever they
No,
write
no,
is good enough for me, or
no. I really trust in Jana's songwriting. So
hmm,
the main thing is that she is the lead of our voice. You know, So
Mm-hmm.
when she came with all the work done, the only question I had was, okay, where do you want some backing vocals? So I
Okay.
don't really, I don't really get into the meaning or into the songwriting because I trust her. So
Mm. Uh,
Thank you.
yeah. I mean, I like I told you guys before, when I first listened to the album, it seems like I was back in the 70s or late 70s. So it's like usually
Yeah.
I don't listen to that kind of music because there is not too many bands that I know that are playing that music now, unless I go back to other bands.
Yeah.
So that is a good thing, I like it. There is a song that I enjoy the most. I don't know. I think it's The Last Train. That's the one.
Oh, and
oh,
Grab
it's my favorite.
is the
Yeah.
happy one now, because he always says that it's his favorite one, but nobody cares
Yeah,
about
well,
that.
that's the one I like the most. I hope it's not the last train. You got a new train coming.
Well,
So
actually, and on this matter, I said before that we are working on our new album. We are, just taking the first steps,
right,
and we're recording the pre-production and trying to figure out what kind of direction to take, because we always think that it's good to evolve ourselves, but we love hard rock, and that kind of hard rock, because it's the one we grew up with.
right. I
So it's something that we really have inside, and it's not possible not to forget it or deny it. So
right. So I was gonna ask you, are you guys keeping up with the today's music trends? What's going on with new bands, or you really don't take a
I think
very
we don't actually give a damn about that. I
you
mean,
don't really care what's going on. You just
no,
want to do what you
actually,
like, and that's it.
yes, that's it. We don't care about new trends and new sounds and researches for new stuff. We that's I think that's because we have clear ideas. I mean, we know what we like, we know what we love, we know where we come from, and we try to put all this together to make
Mm,
the best music we can.
mm. Are you guys thinking of incorporating any other instruments? Because it's very guitar driven, the music, which is good,
Well,
very
you
rockish, but it's
you never know what is gonna happen next. But as Jana said, like we are trying to evolve our sound. So
mm,
I'm pretty sure that our next album is gonna be different from our debut from back in scene. And
mm,
yeah, I mean, like who knows? Maybe we're gonna put some keyboards here and there, but we don't know it yet. I mean, like it's all
right.
happening right now. I mean, we're still in the first steps of the writing process, so we really don't know what kind of direction. The only thing that I'm quite sure about it, I reckon there's gonna be an heavier sound, an heavier
Heavier,
dub,
heavier
heavier,
sound.
yeah, yeah, definitely than our debut. I think it's gonna be more on the heavy sound. Also because I think that like Jana's voice is more, like it's more suitable for like an heavier direction, and I think that it's gonna be like a whole new experience, and we'll see what happens basically.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is Gianna. She has a powerful voice, very strong, so she could sing anything.
Oh God, thank you.
I can tell. Very
Thank
strong.
you so much. Yeah.
So no
Oh,
matter what kind of style, she'll be able to do it. That's for sure. Uh,
I appreciate. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
yeah. So how often are you guys now get together to practice or to rehearse? Are you doing that, or right now you're a little in a pause? Are you
But
actually?
there are times in which we meet frequently when we have shows, when we have to, rehearse, and there are times like this now when we don't meet very often, because we are mainly focused on songwriting. And about me, I'm a kind of solitary being. I mean, I like to have the first things sent by Fed, and then I close myself up in my booth, and I write, and I try sing, and I try to come up with many things and many choices from which I can extract the best I can. But I like to do it by myself. I know that
So
it's not very
Hey, Jose,
bandish. I mean,
do
but
you guys know where she lives? She's in the woods. Maybe nobody knows.
she keeps that for herself. But yeah, so basically, to answer to your question, we're
Yeah.
not seeing each other because right now we're not rehearsing on regular basis because we're waiting for Jana's lyrics. So as soon as Jana finish off the lyrics, we're gonna get back to the rehearsal room. So
Okay,
Jana,
Gianna, stop.
okay, there was a subtle and very very light
there was a
suggestion
A
from
suggestion, yeah.
from
Gianna,
Ben.
please start
You
doing
hurry
something,
up,
Gianna. Come on.
Maya.
yeah, but
I
so
know
this
I know, Gianna, I know you got other things going, but please help.
Yeah, no, I
hurry
got it.
up,
I got it.
hurry
I,
up.
I got it.
This is why she doesn't tell me where she lives exactly, so that I cannot go there and
You
like
cannot even
oh,
find where she is. Okay.
not
No, that nobody knows. I'm hidden in the middle of a lost woods. Outside Rome, 40 kilometers away, and
Oh,
nobody will find me.
nobody find you. So if I wanna see you, forget it. No way I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get lost in the woods. Nowhere to be found. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to know. So another thing is that you guys right now there is not much on social media. Seems like you guys don't really are paying attention right now to it, unless until you get a new album going or something. You're not doing publishing anything saying we're working on an album, we're doing this, we're doing that. Everything is secret. So uh,
a little bit of mystery, like nowadays everyone knows everything about all the bands, so we're doing a step backwards, and we
right.
just like every so often we put out a post or something. Actually, yesterday
Yeah.
we published our next gig that's gonna be in Rome,
Oh, okay.
supporting this like known artist called Pino Scotto, which is like I'm pretty sure you never heard of him, but he's quite popular in Italy, and that's gonna
Pinoscotto, you
Yeah.
say?
Pino Scotto, yeah.
Yeah, I'll write it down. I always
Yeah,
search.
it's a good singer. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
sort of like
Oh,
a legend, a rock legend here in Italy. So we're gonna open up for him in the early days of May, and
Okay.
we're working on the new tracks. That's it. But like I think that like all most of the bands that we know, they always publish something every single day, and I think that is a little bit, it takes out a little bit of mystery around the band. I mean, like nowadays you know everything about every single member of the
Too
band.
much. Now you
Yeah,
know too much.
I mean, like how old are you? How old are you? 16,
16, yeah.
16. All
let's
right.
see. Like all of us.
Well,
No, 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 no. Come on. I look young. I'm old. I'm older than you guys. For
all right.
sure. 100%. I'm
But anyhow, back in the old days, you didn't know anything about the bands.
no, well, I had a little book that I just they call it the rock book, where I could find stuff regarding recordings and what kind of music all the music they did, but not much. I have no idea, but that was a mystery, like you said. All I could do is just buy the album and look at the credits and who wrote the lyricist, and that's
Yeah.
about it. Not much, So
You,
yeah,
you know what's the best thing about that is that nowadays, if you want to know something about the great bands in rock and roll. There are stories about them from people who were near them, close to them, and they tell stories and stuff like that, and that creates a mystery, a nice kind of mystery. I mean, if you really care about one artist, you have to go back and around and find
Yeah,
in informations and things that you care about, not stuff that you are, you are forced to see because they pass every day on Instagram and on Facebook and on TikTok and stuff. And I think it's unusual. You don't have to do this because you lose all the, that
Mystery.
kind of aura
yeah. No, no, I
that's
agree with
around.
you. I like to know about their music and how they do it and all that. That I like. But I understand that. Oh, if they show me they're going on a vacation and they're here somewhere and they show this, they're
Yeah, what they
eating and
eat
that.
and
That's
where
a
they eat and sleep and where they, I mean,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just like the music, and there is, I like to find out about the artists just because the way they write or the music. There is a reason why they write that way or the other way. It has to do maybe with the early childhood and the life
Yeah,
itself. So that I like to know. But besides that, I don't really care if they went to Rome and they went to the cathedral and did this and the other thing. I really
yes,
doesn't
and
matter to me.
selfies every day and
It's
stuff
okay.
like,
I
I,
understand.
I don't think the big rock stars in the past have become rock stars doing like that. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's true. So, you published one video for the song. Was it No Faith? I think it was,
no
Okay.
right?
fate.
No
Yes.
Faith. Do you have any plans of doing any more videos or?
Yes, we have stuff like a halfway from a lyric video and a real
Hmm.
one from on a Shallow Waters
Oh,
song.
Shallow Waters.
You can find it, and
Oh,
we're
okay.
planning on making a couple of more videos from back in scene, and but we were talking about that just before the album came out, and I think we're gonna work on it at the same time when we are thinking about next one. I mean, next
Hmm.
album. We got lots of things to do,
Hmm. So,
lots of things scheduled.
is your preference to make a full album or just to release a couple singles? Just do
No.
singles.
Well, like I reckon that because we're not in our 20s anymore. We're still quite affectional to the album format. So I think that we're gonna go for the album.
The album.
Is a better way to present yourself, I reckon.
Yes.
Hmm.
And,
Okay.
and mainly, if you grow up with the album mindset, I mean, when the big ones that we loved came out, it was with an album, and
Hmm.
it's something that I can't. Um, I can't take another direction. I mean, to me, to make a single song and to have it on Spotify or stuff like
Spotify.
that, it's like something that's not complete. I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't know how to explain it,
It
but
doesn't tell the whole story for you. Just the
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So I was going to ask you if you had to pick one album that I guess it shaped your musical style, what would it be if you had to choose one album that said, "Oh, this changed the way I see music"?
Only one. Oh my.
Well, you can say two. Is there one that
Okay.
you remember that, or maybe you still have it, or something, or an album that you really said, "Oh, I want to sing like this lady, this woman," or this is the way
Oh
I.
well. Okay. I think that to me, for me,
Yeah.
the album that I listened to mostly, I mean, in years and times and
Time
times
and
again,
time.
it's the greatest hits from Janis Joplin, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
And
Is that the one she's in a motorcycle? I don't remember. Is that the
Okay. She
per?
was
I remember.
actually she's been in very lots of different bands.
Yeah. I'm saying the cover,
The
the cover of the album.
oh
Is
yeah
that
Sorry. Yes, it was
what
a
is it?
field on the background,
Yeah. Because I
very
had that.
dark, and
I
she
think
was
I
in the
have the album in Spain. I think I
yeah
have it. I think I have
You
that
got
one.
the vinyl and
Yeah, I got
all
the
the other
vinyl. I got the
things.
album. I got a big collection of
Yeah, and there
records
was,
in Spain.
it was a great one because there were all the greatest successes
So you
of
are influenced
this
more
song.
for a female vocalist than a male vocalist? Is that
Actually, not.
no?
I must say that
What is it? Robert Plant?
my favorite singer is Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. I
Oh,
mean,
Skid Row. Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
I think that it was
Oh
uh,
yeah.
my main inspiration. Really,
Oh,
him and Janis Joplin.
and Janis Joplin. What about you,
And
Fed?
For me, I think that if I had to pick one single album, even though I got many, I
Right.
would choose. I would choose "Highway to Hell" by AC/DC.
ACDC. Oh.
Yeah, that album really shaped my youth. But I would
Mm,
go with maybe I would put like Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction.
oh well,
wow.
that's
Okay.
a milestone for everybody.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
maybe I will put the Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Oh, okay.
That is another
Wow.
album that I love a lot.
Wow.
Hmm.
But there are so many, like
No, I
maybe if
know. I know.
me the same
Yeah.
question tomorrow, we're gonna answer differently. So
Yeah, but
today,
right
like this
now.
are the first three picks,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Yeah, good choices. Good choices. I like them all. What about you, Gabriel? Any
For me, the main reason I play bass, I think, is because I listen to Hughes, Blues from the Red Sun, and I really love that album, and that was the album that inspired me to play bass.
that's a good one.
Californian sound, very dirty and low.
Hmm. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna play a little game with you guys just to make it a mess. I'm gonna
Okay.
name 5 artists, but they don't play the same style of music you're playing. Just to find out if you know about them and
Okay.
your predilection. You're gonna tell me from one, like the one you like the most, to number 5, which the one you like the least. Like
Okay.
I don't like this band, and if you don't like it or you don't know who they are, I'll give you a different one. You know.
Okay.
So see
Okay.
what you think about this, okay? They play, yeah. Well, we'll see. First one will be Alanis Morissette, okay?
Oh
You
yeah.
know who she is, okay? If you don't
Yes.
know, then no, I think you do. Okay, number 2 will be The Pretenders.
Okay.
All right, you know The Pretenders?
Yeah.
Chrissy Hine and The Pretenders.
Yeah.
Okay, so far so good. Number 3 will be the band. They're not there anymore. Well, The
There.
Clash. The Clash.
The
Clash.
Clash. Okay.
Okay.
Remember The Clash? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Stromer. Okay, so that would be number 3. Number 4, we're gonna put some heavy things in there. We're gonna put Gary Moore, the
Hmm.
guitarist. You
Yeah,
know
more.
Gary
Okay.
Moore? You know that?
Okay.
Okay. And the last one, just to Sheryl Crow.
Okay.
Sheryl Crow. Okay.
Sheryl Crow? Yeah, we make those. I could choose something else, but I think those are the. Okay, so we got Alanis Morissette, we got The Pretenders, Sheryl Crow, The Clash, and Gary Moore. So you're gonna say the one you like the most will be number 1, and the one you got the least will be 5.
Okay.
So Gianna, you go first. Which one you the artist that you like the most?
I think Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette, because she
Yes.
she has good lyrics too. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, who you gonna
Then it
put?
comes I think
You got The Pretenders, Sheryl
the
Crow.
Pretenders. I think yes.
The
The
Pretenders
Pretenders.
will be number 2.
Yes.
Hmm.
Then we have the Clash.
The Clash, number
Yes.
3. Clash. Okay, good.
Uh,
And then we got Sheryl
then
Crow.
I think that Clash or Sheryl Crow. Maybe Sheryl Crow as third, Clash fourth,
Okay.
and Gary Morris fifth.
Gary Moore, the guitar. Okay. All right. Okay. How about you, Fed?
Yeah, I will put Gary Moore on number one.
Okay.
I love
The guitarist. I know. I
Exactly the same as us. Oh, yeah.
That's why I chose the guy, just to stick it in there and see
Gary
what happens.
Moore in all his different shapes and forms. When he was playing with Thin Lizzy, when he was playing on his own, when he was playing with, when he was playing blues, and I love
Okay.
him. Love the guy. Then I put on second place the Clash. Uh,
Oh, that's a heavy one. The Clash.
Clash, I love
Okay.
the Clash. Yeah, Spanish
Okay.
Bones. Yeah,
Oh,
good.
good song. Yeah. Okay. In Andalusia.
And
Okay.
third place, what do you say? Alan is Sheryl
We
Crow,
got Sheryl Crow. We got Gary. You said got the Pretenders.
the Pretenders, and number three, and
Okay.
then fourth, Alanis Morissette, and number five, Sheryl Crow.
Hmm. Very different than Gianna. Okay. Let's see.
Mm.
Let's see. Okay. How about what are you, Gabriel?
I think the first one is Clash.
Clash, I would
Oh.
say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew
Okay.
you would have
The
said that.
second, Alanis Morissette, because I grew up with her songs too. And three, Gary Moore.
Hmm.
Four, The Pretenders.
Okay.
And then five, the one that left.
Sheryl
Uh,
Crow.
Sheriff,
Alanis
yeah,
Morris. Sheryl Crow.
Sheriff Crow five.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette is three.
Huh. Very different. All of
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys.
but I think
You
that's the
see?
reason why we have a good mix. I mean,
Yeah,
we
it's a
think
good mix.
differently, and
It's a good
that's a good
mix.
mix.
I like all of them. I saw live all of. I didn't see live Gary Moore. I saw the Pretenders live. I saw the Clash in 1982. I think the last. Yeah,
I
and
only I only saw Lannis and Sheryl Crow.
yeah,
I didn't have the chance to see
yeah,
live any other of them.
yeah. So yeah, I like all. Like yeah. I was gonna mention other artists, but I said no. I'm just gonna give them the. I was gonna say Beyonce, Billie Eilish, just to
Nah.
fuck you guys, But I said no,
I
nah,
mean,
no,
I
no,
must say
no.
that Billie Eilish, she's very skilled. I mean, I think she's a very skilled
Gianna,
girl.
you're good. Let me put a star on you. You chose a good one. Okay, good. She's good to she's good to me. So great. So like you said, I listened to the album. I would suggest my viewers and listeners to go and check this
Thank you so much,
Venus
really.
in Vegas. They're gonna tell me because I forgot to ask them. Venus in Vegas. Is that a movie? Is that something to do with a book? How do you get the name Venus in Vegas?
Yes, and it was just like an idea that just came up when a name that I proposed to Jan. Actually, she was here. We were jamming together, and we were bouncing off ideas, and I came up with Venus in Vegas. She liked it, but it just basically a sort of an oxymoron, like when you put like two different words that got like opposite meanings together, because
Hmm.
Venus is like the goddess of beauty, and on the other side of the spectrum, you put like Las Vegas, which is like the debauchery, the epitome of sin. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, we thought that like that these two words sounded together sounded
Yeah.
good together. So with the in, there was like Ali.
Similar to the conception of Marilyn Manson. I mean,
Yeah, the same. Yeah, on the same wavelength as Marilyn Manson.
I mean, is it?
Guns and Roses as well. That's
Yeah.
another
yeah.
that similar.
It reminded me of Venus in Furs when it
Venus in
Oh,
first.
yeah.
like the
Roman
Velvet
Park.
Underground. That's what
Roman
I
Park.
because when I remember when I saw the name Venus in Vegas, I said Venus in Vegas. But then I said, oh, I gotta talk to this guy Venus, and I'm like Venus in. I forgot the other part. I was like Venus in first, no. Venus in Vegas. I remember Elvis in Vegas. Whatever. So it's a good name. I remember. So I'll suggest my friends to take a look at this album.
Right.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Felix.
And it's really good. If you like rock and roll, and rock from the 70s, a little grunge from the 90s, a little bit everything, and they're gonna incorporate new sounds, new styles coming in who knows, maybe 2025. Hopefully, maybe by the end of the year we got something coming, and
Yeah.
that would be a great thing, to keep listening to you guys,
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
keep
Hopefully, I
Thank
mean,
you.
yeah
we
keep
will. We're on it.
keep making good music, and if
Thank you.
hope maybe one day I'll show up and see one of your shows.
Maybe we'll come over to New York.
I don't know about that. Don't come yet.
No, really.
let's
Well,
wait let's wait 4 or 5 years, and then you come, just in case. I don't, I don't know.
I get that one.
You got
I get
that
that
one,
one.
Gabriel?
Yeah,
You
I
know,
get that
right?
one.
Okay, good.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Better not.
I better not. Don't talk about anything in Italy either. Let's talk about food, maybe.
Oh yeah. That's a good one here.
It's
That's
always
much.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you something. I forgot. When you play your shows live, when you do some shows at the venues, do you talk between songs, or you just play your music and you're done, or you talk at the end, at the beginning, or you don't? What do you do when you?
No, actually, I'm a great talker. I mean, I like to say little stories about our songs from time to
Hmm.
time. Not every song, of course, because you have to play. I mean, people wants to listen to songs, but sometimes I think people are glad to be involved in the story and to know what's beside that.
Right.
Not for a long time, of course. Short things, but things that involve people. I think it's a great thing.
Hmm. So you're the one who talks. Fed just plays.
Yeah,
Or
I play guitar.
you
Yeah,
play guitar.
like
It's
I don't say
it's
much.
your job to play guitar, not to
Yeah,
talk.
it's just Gianna talks and I'm playing.
Yeah.
she's she's the front woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, guys, take a look at this album, you know. Back in Sin. We're back in sin, you know. But
Yeah.
is that title is very So
Yeah.
listen to the
Lots
album.
of meanings behind them.
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot of meanings, so we'll keep
Yeah.
it secret. So let the guys keep making good music, and you know, I wish them all the best. And if you want to see, I think Instagram maybe it will be the best way of getting finding out what they're doing. And besides that, you can go, I don't know, Spotify or Amazon Music,
We have
anywhere.
Bandcamp,
Anywhere.
Bandcamp. Can you buy
Grab
your app?
the
Can
right
can
one
you
too.
buy in Bandcamp? Can they buy the
Yes,
recording?
they can.
Okay.
We got our Bandcamp page that actually was like we put it out a month ago.
Okay.
So whoever is interested in our music can go there and buy our album for I think it's like €7, something like that.
7 euros. €7.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Okay.
that's it. Like if you like, you can buy our T-shirts
Oh,
as
you got
well.
t-shirts.
Yeah, on
Yep.
our
Oh, I didn't
Bandcamp
see. I
page.
didn't see them. Who's in the T-shirt? Who are the
Oh,
band in
it's
the?
just our logo.
Ah,
The
just the
the
logo. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So whoever is interested can listen to our music via Spotify, Google Music, Amazon Music, whatever. Like all the digital
Yeah.
platforms.
Yeah,
Where
that's
You
what
find it everywhere online.
I think I listen in Spotify. I think, but
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah. So that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
we invaded the web. I mean,
So we got we never mentioned Alex, right? Alex is the drummer. Is that his name?
Yeah.
yeah, he's the drummer. He couldn't be here with us today, but
Okay.
he's a very busy person.
Busy person. You all
yeah,
guys.
probably he's eating right now. He's always eating. He's always
Yes.
He's
yeah.
always eating.
Yeah, it's a good fork. And,
is either drinking, eating, or playing music. One of these three
or
things.
going seeing concerts, attending to concerts, and yes, his life. It's not bad, is it?
It's a good life. A good life. All right. So I thank you guys. I hope to see you one day. Well, only 3 people because the other one, Gianna, it will be hard to find. So maybe the other 3 I could see.
Yeah,
So,
but we love him. He's a good guy anyway.
so I thank you very much, guys, and
Thank you.
I
Thank
wish
you
you
for
all the
wanting us here.
best on 2025. And you guys listen to them. If you can send me a message and tell me which song you like the most. If you don't like The Last Train the most, don't even try. Don't send me messages. Just kidding.
Last Train, yeah. Which was the Last Train?
No Faith is good. Also, another way. I like that. There are some So you listen to all of them. Nightlife. I don't forget the other songs.
Your crazy collaboration by Guns N' Roses. I don't know if
The
you.
cover we made. It's a nice one.
Yeah. So listen, and Back to the Farm. That one I like too. I remember Back to the Farm.
Yeah. Remember?
Listen to all of them. Okay, that's it.
Yes, yes, a good advice.
So enjoy your weekend, and maybe we'll talk to you guys. Who knows? Another time.
It was good for us too, and thank you really for
Thank you very
wanting us
much.
here.
All the best. Take care, guys.
All right, muchas gracias.
Hasta luego, mis amigos.
Hasta luego.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao a
Bye.
tutti.